And a pretty large, or fast, I should say fast police response. Just want to see what's going on. Apparently the call came in that somebody had a knife. Like who had the knife, we don't know. So you got about 3 cruisers over here. You got one there, one over there, and you got the other one over in the corner somewhere. Not too sure. It looked like the call came in that somebody had a knife or something like that. It's pretty much, yeah. We're not even sure the whole details behind it. Not too sure exactly what happened. It's it looks to me like, you know, young kids and their parents. So not sure if they were playing around or who knows. Another cruiser just pulling up there. I don't know if you can see it on the other side of that cruiser there. Cruiser just pulled up. So that's like the 4th cruiser. Like I said, I'm not too sure exactly the whole details of what happened. So they get them all like separated. They're trying to figure out like what took place or what's going on. So with it doesn't look too serious, whatever it is. Maybe they have a little sidebar trying to figure out what to do about that situation.
Charlie K1 is the primary.
You get about 6 officers respond to a alleged juvenile with a knife. Not too sure to what extent. I mean, sometimes when a call comes in, you only take it for what it's worth, but it all depends on how the call was placed and what they say when the call was placed. But when you get a call for someone with a knife, you know, it's considered a weapon, so you gotta always use on the side of caution. Always never underestimate anything. So this is here in Dorchester. I think this is we're right there. It's that Brent Street, something like that. So looks like everything worked out well. They're gonna take a little information down, maybe write a small report, and she's asking me why am I recording, but unfortunately, well, see, when the news people come down there, no one questions the news people, and the thing is, I'm about 100 yards, almost 100 yards away from her, so I'm not even close to be like. They say get a life. So what does get a life mean? I have no idea what that means.
What's happening?
How you doing, buddy?
Not too bad, you?
All right.
Yeah. Have a good night.
You take care, buddy. Be safe out there.
Yes, sir. You too.
Bravo 434. 434. Ma'am, anything to call for that shot fired on Columbus? Do you have a car or anything?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but if you do not want to be recorded in public, you should not go outside. Because whether you know it or not, you'll be recorded 24/7 by somebody, somewhere, somehow, some way. You don't know it, but you're being recorded everywhere you go. And little by little, Big Brother is going to be watching you more and more every day. So that's going to be reality of life. It's going to be a point where you cannot go anywhere without being tracked. So you worrying about somebody catching you on camera for like 2 or 3 seconds, or you might just put a bag over your head. Matter of fact, where's your mask? Put your mask on. Your mask is part of your identity, covering your identity. So it is what it is. How you doing, buddy?
How are you?
Be safe out there.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Most Boston police officers, from what I understand, they had a very intense training on the First Amendment, as far as it goes as recorded in public. And I think they were actually told, if you see somebody with a camera, you are not to respond to them, person with the camera, unless that person is interfering with your crime scene or your investigation. And I actually heard this from a police officer that I know. So I'm almost positive everybody got the same training. If you see a person with a camera, as long as they're not trespassing and they're not interfering or causing any kind of safety hazard, you are not to engage in that person. And for the most part, most police officers, they don't bother you unless you're doing something stupid. If you're harassing them and calling them all kind of names and stuff, you know, you're kind of borderline disorderly conduct depending on what you're doing at the time. I know you have freedom of speech, but then antagonizing somebody and harassing them is not a good thing to do either. So till next time, guys, I'm Nez Porter. Gonna call this one a job well done by the Boston police, as they say, a 14 Paul. Till next time, guys, Nez Porter signing out.